I hope Cavalier fans really appreciate what their team is doing in these playoffs. They swept Indiana, swept Toronto. I mean, the playoffs are a pass-fail thing. Nobody gives you style points for how you won or how you lost. I mean, Toronto could talk about, hey, you know, we played well without our star point guard Kyle Lowry. We gave them a good struggle. But as Dwayne Casey said, nobody wants to hear that. Either won or you lost. But when I look at the Cavs, I'm looking at those 8 wins, and I'm asking myself, how is the team now after Game 8 compared to Game 1 in Indiana or Game 2 with Indiana? I see the Cavaliers getting better as a team. And I see how it started at halftime of Game 3 in Indiana. That was the game where the Cavs gave up 74 points in the first half, a record to be, you know, the Pacers never scored that many points in a playoff game and a half. And then the Cavs came back in the second half from a 25-point deficit to win. That became an NBA record, the biggest margin in the second half, a team to come back to win. But they did it by allowing only 40 points in the second half from Indiana. In Game 4 in Indiana, in the second half of that game, they held the Pacers to 48 points. Remember now, with the high scoring and all the three-pointers, anytime you're holding a team under 50 points and a half, or under even, like, I would say even 105 points a game, you're playing pretty good defense. And there have been consistent moments in that Toronto series when the Cavs really turned up their defense. It's funny, they asked Dwayne Casey, the Toronto coach, because LeBron talks about flipping the switch. He said, well, can you flip the switch? And he looks and he pauses and says, look, when you have number 23, you could flip any kind of switch you want. You want the scoring switch, you want the defense switch, you want the rebound switch. You can flip all the switches. Or you can even switch on defense, which is one of the things the Cavs are pretty good at too. So, but what I am pleased to see is how the defense has been getting better. Tyronn Lue, the coach, kept saying, give us some time between series, between games to prepare, and you will see a better defensive team. Remember, the Cavs, after the All-Star break, ranked second last in overall defense, second last. Right now, the last time I looked, they ranked second in total defense in the postseason. So there's been a big change, and it's the kind of change that can help you get to the finals and maybe even win another title.